Howdy guys, alright, check this out. I bought a bus. This is a 71 passenger bus that I'm converting into a place to live in. Give you a good walk around of it. So the people I bought it from came from Arkansas. They actually drove it from Arkansas to Idaho, and it made it just fine. This has the gas engine in it. It's a GM Bluebird. Does not have a diesel, which is kind of nice because they go a little faster. I could go 80 in this if I want to, but I don't want to suck the gas that much. Has a tow package on it. They actually pulled a trailer behind the bus with some nice ATVs and stuff like that on it. So it's all set up for that, to be able to tow something with. They kind of started to build it out already into a place to live. And I'll show you the inside for that. They put some new tires on it. These tires aren't like brand new, but they're still decent. They got plenty of tread left. The front tires, they're good. Those are brand new, the front ones. You can see there maybe. There's a few air leaks in some of the airlines where they tie in to the fittings, so I've got to see if I can tighten them, or I'm gonna have to get some new fittings where they tie in at the lines, just to stop that from leaking, because I don't want to overwork the compressor if I don't, the air compressor for the air brakes, if I don't have to. It's got the little fan just like the buses do, mirror. I believe it's a 4-speed transmission. Could be a 5-speed. I wasn't paying that much attention. Probably a 4-speed. It is air brakes. It's got 190 something thousand miles on it. But it runs good. It doesn't leak any fluids at all. Probably, it gets about 7 miles to the gallon. I just picked it up. Drove it 150 miles to where I'm at, so I can load it up and stuff. Got to bring it to South Carolina from Idaho. So there's still a few seats right here in the front, as you can see. And then they started to convert it a bit into a place to stay in. I think they did just as much as they had to, just for their trip on the road. The nice thing is they already pre-installed all the electrical. So it's got a bunch of outlets, as you can see, on either side that run along both sides. Use those to hang the curtains up with. Those were actually shower curtains that they had bought, and that actually works really good. Bought them, cut them down, folded them over, and yeah, it works pretty well. So right here we got a storage area over the wheel well, so you can store some stuff in there. Little shelf that they makeshift. Probably going to be removing that and removing this and putting bunk beds here instead. And what I'll do is put closets on either side of this bed right here, then a door that closes it off, and then bunk beds right there on either side, so it'll sleep 4 kids. But I'll have couch bunk beds so that they can be bunk beds or couches. And then do the kitchen areas and stuff like that over here, and maybe a bathroom right over here. Not sure yet on that. I actually might put the bunk bed couches right up here in the front, so that as I'm driving, you know, the kids are right there. Because those chairs right there, in my opinion, are a waste of space. I'd rather utilize it for something else. I'll build the couch bunk beds, and then if I have to put seat belts in, then I will. It's a bus, so it doesn't require seat belts, but. So we've got the bed right here. Queen size bed. It actually fits nicely. if it's pushed against that all the way, there'll be even a little bit more space right here. And I plan to put something there so that I can put some storage, you know, right in here. And then I'll have it so that it'll just go up to the window probably. I don't know yet. I might have it go halfway up the window, the storage, because I still want to be able to have a view around where I'm laying. It's kind of nice to have that. They removed this vent right here and they just put a piece of metal over it and sealed it up good, because the emergency hatch was not in good condition and it wasn't sealed good. They resealed this hatch as well. They took it off and resealed it, put it back on. This thing works okay. It's nice because it vents the hot air out. I'll probably eventually be taking it out and putting a fan in to suck the hot air out instead of just let it float out. But, so under here is some area for storage. I'm going to be putting some drawers in right there. And then, let me see if I can get into the back. I have it all locked up. So there's a heater right here that came with the bus that's still in here. It does not come with AC. However, I have a portable AC unit that came with this. Well, a window unit. And once you... Where's the... Anyway, on the emergency exit, this window pushes out. And that window unit, window AC unit, actually fits really nicely right in there once you push that emergency window out. So when you're parked or tied into shore power, you can have some AC, which is really nice. Actually does, a small AC unit cools the bus down really good even on hot days, which is really nice. It's got both hookups for the wiring. It's got the 7-pin and the 4-pin, which is super nice. I don't really plan on hauling anything, maybe a car behind it, but that's probably it. It's just a car because I don't want, this is already a long enough load as it is. I don't really need any extra length added to it. It just makes it that much more difficult to drive. I'm unlocking this padlock so I can get into the rear of the bus. Show you back there. So you can see the AC unit right there. That's what fits good in the window. And there's all this storage space back here. You can see some of the electrical lines where they tied it over. The electrical was done by a professional electrician. There's a breaker box right there for it. And then here's the cords that tie into it right here. So we've got our converter plug right here that goes from an RV plug to a civilian. Oh, sorry, that's right here. RV to civilian, the adapter. And then we just got our regular plug right here so that if we're plugged into a spot where there's an RV parking, you can just plug it directly in. And then underneath the license plate, that's where we have the outlet for the cord to come out, where we can plug it in at, which is nice that it's set up like that. I'm not really worried about it leaking water through there much. I'll probably end up actually installing a lip right here that covers down that way, just so it prevents water from getting in if it's raining. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I'll show you the videos. I'll make videos as I continue to build this bus out. And yeah, so alright, this is Tyson here with the bus, converting for a place for 7 people to stay in. And yeah, so we'll make more videos as the progress continues. Take care, and everybody have a beautiful day.